Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna everybody. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Simka and Yaman. Nice to see you guys. Good evening. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. All glories to my Guru, my Lord Shri Guru. Hare God, all glories, glories to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, glorify Him, glorify Him. Now enters in the world, storehouse of blessing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, my Krishna, my Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Hi, Janaki. How are you doing? Radhe. Oh, glories. Oh, glories to you. Glories to my Guru. Bhakti Vedanta Paramahamsa Srila Guru Haridas. Oh, glories to you. You are the source of Bhakti. You are the miracle of the world. You are the secret. You are the gift of the world. It's only you. Srila Guru Haridas. Hare Krishna. Namaste, namaste to the power of God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Lavanya. She becomes a good friend of mine. Lavanya Lakshmi Devi Dasi. Glory to my Maharaj, Srila Gaurari Daso, glory, so glory to the power of God when He gives it to Madhavendra Puri, Ishvara Puri, Srila Gaurari Das. Oh, glories to the concept of my Lord. Glories to the beauty of Vrindavan, the beauty of Maya Punavadvipa, Jagannath Puri, Chitaya's grace place. Oh, glories to the holy Dham of God. Hare Krishna, the heart of Chaitanya is living in his place of Radha Krishna, living in the heart of my Guru Maharaj, who shared the body of my Lord Chaitanya, my Chaitanya, my darling, my sweet, my Chaitanya. Vishvara Guranga, Guranga, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandita, sweetheart of Nadia, Sachinandana, Sachinandana, oh glory, oh glory to you, Sachinandana, oh glory to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Radhe Radhe all glories to the lessons of the Lord. All glories to the depth. All glories to the esoteric value and the esoteric truth given to us by my Guru Maharaj. The lessons of my Lord. The beauty of God. The knowledge of my Lord. Oh, glorious to you. Revelations are given to us. Oh, glorious, oh, glorious. Glories to the bhakti, the seeds of devotion. The Holy Spirit, the gift of God, given to us by Guru Maharaja, Srila Guru Haridas. Oh, glorious, oh, glorious, glories to Bhakti Devi, Radha Ranika, Radha Ranika, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. Oh, glorious, my sweetheart, my sweet girl. Oh, glories, oh, glories to you. You're the crown of God, the beauty of my Lord is so attracted to you. Your relationship with God is a beautiful example of adoration. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, example of adoration, example of love, unconditional love. Radha, you're so beautiful. I feel attracted to you. My Radha Ranika, Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like Francis Wisman. Jan with the X of radio. All glories to my Guru Maharaj. All glories to Sri Guru Haridas. Glories to Prabhupada. And the whole line of Chaitanya. Oh, glories to the Panchatattva. Glories to the Panchatattva. Oh, glories to you. Oh, glories to you, Hare Krishna. Glories to Radha Radhika. Glories to Krishna, Krishna. My dear most Krishna. Oh, glories to you. Oh, glories to you, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Radha Govinda. Radha Govinda. Radha Govinda. Radha Govinda. Oh, glories to you. Oh, glories to you, Radha Govinda. Oh, glories to you, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare, Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare This is a love song, like all the others. When a man loves a woman. And what about when a woman, when a heartfelt woman, when a soul loves my dear most Lord, what happens then? Then your life is complete. When you are capable to love the Lord, because the seed of bhakti has been growing up, when your consciousness is deep inside of God, when you have this closeness, you have this embrace, you just chant the names, the holy names, and you cry it out, you tell him that you want him. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Remember the Lord like you knew him before. Get back to your memory from lives and lives before, and looking into the eyes, and you receive the truth. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Oh my Lord, you're so amazing. You're so amazing. He's so amazing. Glory to my Maharaj. Srila Gaurari Das. Oh, glories to you. Oh, glories to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol, man. Haribol. Chant the holy name. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Oh, he's so wonderful. So wonderful. Let's chant together, Yanaman.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Come on, Rad.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna
Everybody, well.
Govinda, Gora Hare Das, Gora 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 Hare Das, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Hare
I will
Krishna,
offer my respect for
Hare
obeisance
Krishna,
to the divine lotus feet of all my spiritual masters, and to the lotus feet of my Guru Maharaj and the disciplic line. Nama Ovishupadaya, Krishna Pristay Vitale. Srimati Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa Sri Lagora Haridas Maharaj Acharya Itinamine Namaste Prabhupada Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasacha Deja Tarine Krishna Chitaya Sri Krishna Chitaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivas Hadigora Bhakta Vrinda Jaya 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 Mai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivas Hadigora Bhakta Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh lekker Radhe kom Hare Krishna Listen, for those who don't know this, but also for those who know it, for those who need to hear it, and for everybody who needs to hear it. I need to show it. We don't laugh because we think about a joke, because we think about happy things or funny things. We don't laugh for that. You know, we laugh because we come in contact with Krishna, and he will give the symptoms. He will decide which symptom he will give you why you have this encounter. So for me, it's always laughing and crying and having paralyzing feelings and getting stoned. For Freddie, it is getting stoned and choking of the voice. For others, it's laughing. For others, it's crying. For Aridas, it's also a mix of laughing and crying and shaking. For Janaki, it's shaking and laughing and crying. Um, but you, we feel the vibration then. We feel it is divine. We feel this is a divine happening. When you see somebody like Haritas, when you see that shaking, he cannot be an actor. He cannot fake that. It is real. It is real. And you feel the vibrations when you watch his video. You feel the vibrations and you say, yeah, yeah, I feel the presence of God. But when you just chant and you laugh, you think about the joke because you want to show that you're ecstatic, and and experienced devotees don't feel any vibration. You are a sahaja. You are a cheater, you know. Same with the tears. But I haven't seen that much, but I've seen that, and the only thing you're doing is the most important thing you're doing is hindering Krishna to come. He doesn't want to come to somebody who fakes that he's there already, you know. Then he knocks on the door and he says, oh, there is already somebody, I don't need to come. So I advise not to do that. A sincere devotee is sincere and chants to have the communion with God, have the desire to have communion with God instead of having the desire to show off, you know. That's a big difference. We go into communion to please Him, and then we will see which symptom He will give us. We never know that. We never know that before. Some, like Francis, is crying. We don't choose for that. Maybe he wants to laugh. Maybe that comes later. Maybe it stays with crying. I don't know. I don't know. It's Krishna who decides that. But I just want to say, if I don't feel vibrations, I don't trust. I say this is a
Yeah.
sahaja. And then, especially when I hear the talks, then I say, but you
Mm.
don't have the talks of an ecstatic devotee. An ecstatic devotee doesn't talk like this. After 8 years being ecstatic, I recognize that you're not talking about the kingdom of God. You're talking about another environment. What you say is not transcendental. It has nothing to do. So yeah, it's just a little information. So if you see this laughter and this crying, then I say, but you don't have the talks
Mm.
of an ecstatic devotee. It's just a little information. So if you see this laughing and crying, this is Krishna. This is the presence of Krishna. If you see somebody crying for Krishna, it's because he's present. It's because this encounter is so beautiful. You see an old friend back. You see an old lover back. You see your, how do they call that? A school sweetheart. A college sweetheart back. Oké, we chanten, Jan. We
Weet
chanten.
je, Ik wil juist overschakelen naar mijn kleine en in bed gaan liggen, want ik zal eerst mee chanten.
Ah, ja, maar gemoogd, hè?
Nee, ik wil eerst mee chanten en dan ga ik over. Ik draai op deze toestel, hè.
Ja, oké.
Oké.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. More, more. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Please, more.
Ram.
Gifts. More gifts. Hare, deeper gifts. Hare Krishna, Hare
Oh, ja.
Krishna. Krishna, Hare
Sorry.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama.
Krishna. Krishna, Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Chaitanya.
Rama.
Shri Krishna, Chaitanya.
Rama,
Shri
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda,
Hare
Nityananda, Hare Krishna, Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Sri Advaita, Sri Advaita, Sri Advaita.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Sri Gadada, Sri Gautami.
Hare Rama,
Gora
Hare
Bhakti Vrinda, Gora Bhakti Vrinda.
Rama,
Gora, 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 Gora Bhakti Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Radhe 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Gora Hare Das Krishna all glory to you
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
forever and ever Hare Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Rama, Rama.
De uitbreiding is hier. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Gauranga Gaura Hare Das,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Gauranga Gaura Hare Das, Gaura Hare
Hare
Das,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Gauranga Gaura Hare Das, Gaura 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 Hare Das, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama.
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Hare
Shri
Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama
Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda,
Krishna Hare
Shri
Hare
Advaita, Shri Gadadhara, Shri
Rama Hare
Vasari, Guru Bhakta
Rama
Vrinda,
Hare
Guru Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Shri Gadadhara, Vivasari, Gora Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare, Radhe, Radhe, Krishna.
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Ooh. Radhe. Sing Sindri says Hare
Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna. Krishna
Hare Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna, Radhe Radhe. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga Vishwambara, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Assim, Vrindavan pannenkoek excuseren. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Nitai Goranga Gora Hare Rama.
Hare Hare,
Nitai Goranga Gora Hari Ram. All glories to my Guru.
Rama Rama, Hare
Guru
Hare,
Hari Ram. Nityananda, Sri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya.
Krishna, Hare
All
Krishna,
glories, all glories. These
Krishna
accept
Krishna,
my
Hare
of
Hare, Rama
ancestors.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama.
Rama,
Okay,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
I'm going to read now. I'm going to read. This is just a minute. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to read. Um. Ooh. This is chapter 33. Voilà. Okay. Let's see. Can I bring it a bit closer, dear? This is strange that it's so small. Maybe I need to take this away. Let's see. The Rasa dance. I'm going to read about the Rasa dance. We always talk about that. And we know nobody actually knows what it means. It's about the meeting of Radha and Krishna with each other, the meeting of the gopis, and our meeting with Krishna. We can dance. We can dance the Rasa dance with Krishna. And we can be a witness of the dance of Radha and Krishna. It doesn't want, no. We can be a witness of the dance. I cannot divide it here into pieces. What's the problem here? Oh, Jesus. Well, I start reading. Okay. We can be a witness, and we can be a witness also of the dance between Radha and Krishna. And then I experienced that, and I discovered that this is actually the Manjari mood, that the Lord is giving that to us. And that's fantastic, actually, to just receive that. And we always think that we need to attain things and then we need to make a choice. I remember somebody in the Sangha said, I think I will develop parental love towards Krishna. And I immediately understood, no man, you're speaking with material, out of material desire, because you imagine, because you want to be with children, yeah, because you have fatherly feelings in material life, but it has nothing to do with that. This will be given to you by Krishna himself. Krishna will give you that. He will choose which. Well, when you receive the relationship of conjugal love, and that is actually the gift of Chaitanya, Madhurya Rasa. You receive this. It's not something that you develop or that you choose for or that you work for. No, no. It has to do with the choice of Krishna. And when he gives you that experience of Madhurya Rasa, you really become a gopi, you really become in love. Krishna becomes your lover. And you automatically receive all those other rasas as well. It's an extra gift. It's included. It's included. So that's really fantastic. So I'm going to read. Sukadeva Goswami, he said, when the coward girls heard the Supreme Personality of Godhead speak these most charming words, they forgot their distress caused by separation from him, touching touching his transcendental limbs. They felt all their desires fulfilled. You know, we have been in separation for so many lives, for such a long time. We have been in separation for such a long time. But when you finally hear his charming words inside of your heart, when you hear the effect of his words, oh my Lord, you've got a strange effect on me and I like it. You've got a strange effect on me. And I like it. After maybe we have been waiting for this for yugas and yugas. And then suddenly you hear his charming words again. And when I speak about it, my legs are reacting again. It's so transcendental. It is so transcendental when you find him back and you hear that sweetness, you hear that beauty. It is touching your heart so strongly that all your limbs, they actually, you're touching his transcendental limbs with all your own limbs, and your limbs get paralyzed, or you get hair standing, or other symptoms. And actually, all your desires are fulfilled because that are your desires, not the desires of the body, not the desires of the false ego, but your desires. Your really transcendental desires. All your desires are fulfilled. And actually, this is this is what our Guru is giving. And people can talk in theory what Guru Maharaj is given, but just show it then. Show to the world what he really gives. Preaching has no use when you talk, 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 talk. Um, Show the world what Guru Maharaj is really giving. Show him that you receive the mood of a gopi. Show the world that you receive the Madhurya Rasa. Show the world how you relate to Radha and Krishna so that people can understand what Krishna consciousness really means, so that really people can become eager and say, oh yeah, I'm going to listen to him as well. If that is the result, if really things are really happening, if you really get a transformation, if your soul desires will be fulfilled. Oh, I have no idea what that means, told the soul desire. I don't know what my soul desires are. No, that's true. When do you know that? Well, when you experience that soul happiness, that transcendental happiness, and you say, now I see the difference between material and transcendental. Now I see what it really means to have a soul desire. Now I understand it. This is a deep thing. This is a beautiful thing. This is awesome. This is really awesome, man. Oh my God. Could I ever, could I ever be happy by hearing the charming words of God? 10 years ago, I couldn't, or 15 years ago, I couldn't imagine that I could be happy by hearing the charming words of God. I couldn't imagine that I would experience it as charming and that my whole body would react on it. See, you can say, yeah, but this is not happening in the Sanghas of Narayana Maharaj and in ISKCON and nowhere in the whole world. But yeah, okay. But show them what's happening here. Show the world what is really happening here. Tell that to the world. Look, look, I read a verse and this is what's happening to us. We have a relationship with Krishna. Show the world how it works, a relationship with Krishna. Show the world that it works. That it really works. What it means, soul desires are fulfilled. Show your laughter, your tears. Tell them how it feels to live in Vrindavan. Tell those secrets to the world because nobody knows what it means to live in Vrindavan. So you've got to make people warm. You've got to make those hearts warm. You've got to tell them, hey, there is something very special. There is somebody very special who brings us something very special. You can really live on the other side. You can really live in the transcendental area. You can really stay in Vrindavan. Look how Vrindavan looks like. Look how you feel when you are in Vrindavan. Look what you discover. Look what it means to be in the forest. Look, tell the world how Radhe relates to Krishna and how Krishna relates to Radhe. Tell the world that the most beautiful role in your life, the most beautiful rasa is actually the rasa of the Bhajari. To be like Guru Maharaj, to be a voyeur, or it says it in English, voyeur or something. To be a voyeur, yeah. For Radha and Krishna, you can do it because they don't do things. Yeah, they do it in secret, but when you are a trustworthy one, you can share in the secrets. They invite you. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That Krishna invites you into his secret life, that you can have those experiences in your secluded place. Hare Krishna, Fernando. Have you any idea how beautiful this is? How wonderful and miraculous and magic this is. You can enter in the forest of Vrindavan, in the village of God, in the world of God, in the land of God. And you can see Radhika dancing with Krishna, Radhika crying, Krishna crying, begging for each other's presence, being addicted on each other's face, being addicted on each other's sound, and only want to have that closeness. And you can see that. You can be there. You can have those experiences. It's a gift of God. He offers you that. And I mostly have those experiences when I take shelter in the pastimes. There I dive inside of that Manjari mood. Then that whole Vrindavan gets open. And when I'm chanting, I am more the lover myself. I'm more a gopi. I feel more like a gopi. Or sometimes I can dive inside of the mood of what is that? Oh, Mother Yashoda. Of Nanda I can feel myself as a father of Krishna. This is what you've got to explain to the world. This is what Guru Maharaj is offering us. This is what you get when you receive the mercy of Chaitanya. You've got to explain that, otherwise you can say to the world, oh, I did it again. You can say to the world, you can say to the world, we get so many presents, etc., etc. What did I do wrong now here again? Let's see, just a minute. Lazy. I can't get rid of this anymore. Let's see. No. I click hier on. Ja. Heb er nog helemaal geen idee van dat diepere in Lalita. Moet nog wat wachten. Ja. But if you receive those details, if you receive that beauty, you've got to tell the world, you've got to shout it from the rooftops. Otherwise, nobody would be eager to follow Sri Gauraritas. You've got to show, I promise you this. I promise you there is something really, you can really become conscious of Krishna, and a relationship with God is not an illusion. You can really have that relationship, that personal relationship. You can really develop a loving relationship with God. It's really happening here in the Sangha. And if you say, yeah, but it's not happening in Araya Maharaj, and it's not happening with ISKCON, yeah. Oh, no, but show them what is happening here. So show the symptoms and show actually that the Vedanta, the knowledge, the secrets are flowing inside of your heart. Show that to the world, Make people eager, make them plant that desire in their hearts. That is really preaching. Now I did it again, eh? That is really preaching. Oh, need to go here. Be sure that I'm here. Yeah, it is when I'm on my page for reading, and then I click on. Oh, nice to see you, Fernando. But yeah, tell the world there are material desires and there are transcendental desires. Yeah, but tell the world what the difference is. Explain that with hand and feet, how it feels to when you develop your transcendental desires, how you feel intoxicated. Give all those details to the world. You've got to do that. Because that is what Chaitanya did. He showed the symptoms of ecstasy. And that is something that we need to explain that. Look what Chaitanya brought. I experienced this part of it, not the amount of Chaitanya, but I experienced this and this and this. And next year I will talk differently. Now I go to the toilet for a minute. Just a minute. Voilà. There, on the Yamuna banks, Lord Govinda then began the pastime of the rasa dance in the company of those jewels among women. The faithful gopis who joyfully linked their arms together. He makes those pastimes. It's because of him that they are there. He creates them. It's because of his presence. And everything he does can become a part of a pastime. And you can remember it deeply. He began. You can remember those details. You can read about it and experience the beauty once more. It happens over and over again. And you can tell the world this is not happening when you take association with the Narayan Maharaj Sangha. This is not what you receive in ISKCON because they are preaching the many lifetimes path. But look, look, I'm proving you it's not a many lifetimes path. Look, by the mercy of my Guru, it is happening now. Do you see it? It is happening now. Do you see? Can you see my happiness? Can you see I have a relationship with God? Can you feel the vibrations of my encounter? Can you see how much I desire him because I know him? Because it's not the first time. Because I recognize him once more. Because I saw him yesterday. Can you see the transcendental joy? Can you hear from me how it feels to be intoxicated by the spirit of love? Can you see when you know me for a few years that the seed of bhakti died and became a root and a sprout instead? Can you see that something is growing inside? And when that is growing inside, the relationship with God is growing as well. When the bhakti is growing, the knowledge comes, the preaching is changing, the relationship becomes deeper. So, the festive dance commenced with the gopis arrayed in a circle. Lord Krishna, he expanded himself and he entered between each pair of gopis. And as that master of mystic power placed his arms around their necks, each girl thought he was standing next to her alone. The demigods and their wives, they were overwhelmed with eagerness. What did I say here? The demigods and their wives were overwhelmed with eagerness to witness the rasa dance, and they soon crowded the sky with their hundreds of celestial airplanes, wanting to have a drop of that love, wanting to feel a drop of that divine happening, that divine experience. You know, it is a festival. It is that Rasa dance, it is a festival, it's a feast. It's a folk dance between every gopi and Krishna. And it's possible because they are the friends of Radha. And that's why he is attracted to them. He's recognizing that same mood. They have the quality of Radha. And that is what he loves. So we need to have that quality of well as well. We need to show him that we are dying for him. Dying from desire. That all our organs are being squeezed from desire. That we cry it out. Because we want him. And you know what's so wonderful? This is for everybody. And although your Bhakti Radha Beach is growing, and although your ecstasy is growing, and that relationship always becomes deeper and deeper, today I cannot imagine how I will feel next month or next year, you know. And last year I could not imagine how I would feel today. And 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't have this amount of bhakti that I have now, but then I could not imagine how I would feel now. But every time that you go into that communion, you experience the highest happiness, because it was always higher. It was always the highest. From the first moment you meet the Lord, it is the highest experience that you ever had in your life. From the first moment you meet Him, it is the highest experience you ever had in your life. Very special, very relishable, better than anything else. And you think, this is it, this is the highest thing I ever had. And you cannot imagine that He always gives you more and more. Oh my God! Oh my God! You cannot imagine. But every time it is a festival, every time it is a feast, but I need to tell the world, it becomes even better and better and better. This is unbelievable. This is You've got to tell that to the world. You've got to make them eager. Oh, who is there? Oh, salted bread. Nice to see you. Hare
Thanks for
Krishna.
your class, Lalita. I'm so excited to hear. Very nicely, it's happening. So let me hear it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I didn't know you were in class. I don't see all the names all the time. Oh, yeah, now I see it when I move it here. Yeah, I see it here. Yeah. Sims say, I don't understand. Hey, hey, handsome one. Nice to see you. Sim says, I don't understand who is giving the right guru. Oh, yeah, is it Krishna, like Freddy said in Guru's life, or is it our own desire? Well, our own desire, when we desire to have Guru, we ask Krishna. He knows our desire, but it's, of course, it is Krishna who gives Guru a sim. So, but because of your desire, he will give you Guru. We are not always conscious. I ask for a Guru, I know that, but um, well, I asked for a spiritual man. I wasn't thinking about Guru. I didn't know about the existence of Guru then. But the Lord knows your desire. So, yeah, because of your desire, Krishna gives Guru. Okay, Sim? Okay, but I'm going uh, to come back here on the festive Rasa dance. So yeah, the dance commences, the dance starts. And everybody, nobody knows what the other one experiences. Everybody is so concerned about her or his own relationship with God, about that depth, completely focused on that closeness, on being together. On being with your lover, being in this vibration, in this sound, hearing this truth, feeling completely intoxicated. You're not concerned about anybody else. You're not concerned about the world, about mundane things. There is only this, and there is only me and him. And salted bread can have a relationship with God at the same time, in the same depth, and we don't know it from each other. Because with him it's him and Krishna. And Krishna is capable to do that, to give attention to me in such a deep way. Meanwhile, why he gives the same or something different. It depends on their relationship with salted bread and with everybody in the whole world. That is so magic. That is so magic. That is so magic. Especially when you are there. You can't imagine. No, Krishna, you're mine now. Luckily, I don't know that you are somewhere else, you cheater. You're cheating me with somebody. everybody else said. Luckily, I don't know it. At the moment that I am in your embrace, then you are mine. You are. And everybody around should come and enjoy what we enjoy and drink from those vibrations and drink those rays. Kettle drums. Then, whoosh, I did it again, I did it again, I did it again. Ah, sorry, salted bread. Yeah, there we are. Kettle drums then resounded in the sky. White flowers rained down, and the chief Gandharvas and their wives, they sang Lord Krishna's spotless glories. Is there anything else that you would do when you have this encounter? Can you do anything else but singing the glories? When you are so spoiled, so extremely spoiled and happy, you should sing the glories. You should share it with the world. Look, look, look. This is God. It's so wonderful. This is his zone. This is the world, the divine world that Guru is offering us. Oh my. Make noise, man. And you start to have a heart, a loud voice. I start to speak completely different than I did before and sing so loud. I have bad lungs. I don't know where I got the breathe from. It's giving me so much power. What else can I do if he gives me all that power? It's meant to glorify him so that he can manifest himself in the world. And we can keep him alive here in the world, man. And not somewhere in a corner or in a temple. No, in the world where everybody can relish him. That spirit is so strong. You just share it with others. With your voice, with you spread those rays, because they're not meant to stay here inside. They're meant to be in the world so that everybody can be in that zone and feel paralyzed legs. And an intoxicated head in which the lessons of God are flowing inside one by one, explanations of the verses, old verses, new verses, and understanding while all those verses have been written. It is for our pleasure. It is to please us. It is to bring us closer to him. Unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. Krishna is, and then you say, Maya, you are so merciful, my Lord. I have no merit on this. I don't deserve this at all. What did I do to do this? I don't deserve this. And then you start to think, but we don't have to deserve this. We don't have to work for this. We just have to be capable to understand that we need to stay to the true vine, to the true guru, to the one who is drinking that wine himself, and shares that wine because it's breathing, it's coming out of every pore of his body. That wine, that divine wine intoxicates us. and gives us divine thinking. That is the high thinking what Prabhupada was speaking about. And the simple living comes later, not the opposite, not first simple living and then high thinking. No, 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 no. The simple living comes first. First, you receive, the simple living comes later. First, you receive that bhakti, and you become so eager to develop your relationship with the Lord more and more and more. And you start to live simple because you don't have other desires anymore. But it is not something you control. It is by receiving the higher taste of Krishna, by receiving that higher and higher and higher taste, that all the rest, it melts like snow in the sun. That's how it happens. You can't control that. We are too low fallen. We have too many material desires. He does everything better than we can ever imagine. Let him do the job. Let Krishna do the job. He is omnipotent. He does it all better. So don't control. Don't think, oh, what shall I do to improve my spiritual life? Shall I do more of this and more of this and more of this? No, 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 no. Just here. Relax. Have your life and just hear from Guru. And if you can preach about him. You can share it with others, like Salted Bread is doing. You can share it with your friends because you have the joy to talk about it, because it's your pleasure to do that. You feel, oh yeah, it's pleasing my heart talking about my Guru. Well, that's a good idea. Do that. That's a beautiful service that you say, I like to talk about my Guru. I like to explain how much more different I feel here when I'm connected to this divine personality, who is a real divine spiritual personality, because that prema is emanating from him, and because that preaching is so powerful, and because he's planting the seeds of bhakti. He wakes up Krishna in the hearts, you know. And we see that everybody, one after the other, says yes, yes. He wakes up Radha and Krishna inside of my heart. This never happened before with me. And he offers me a purification. And he offers me a growing process. And my relationship with God is increasing and increasing and increasing. And I receive the rasa dance. I receive all those rasas. And, and I fall in love. I fall in love with my Lord. This is what my Guru brings. Let's glorify this Guru. Let's talk about him to others. Let's propagate, advertise this path, because it is so much different from everything else, from all the other paths in the world. There is, and I'm sure Jesus brought much more than what the remnants that are still in the world now. It's empty. Churches are empty. The experiences of devotees are not complete. It's not conclusive. The Protestants, they don't accept the saints, and the Catholics, they don't have much spirit. So they split. They have been split at each other. And when you listen to them, you say, no, no. Sometimes I watch such a video and I always give comments, no, no, that's not what it means. They are explaining verses of Jesus Christ that I never heard before. And I say, no, that's not what it means. Why? Because I received more spirit than them. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They have no idea that there is a personality in the world who is so powerful and who carries so much spirit and so much knowledge inside. And that's Sri Agora Haridas. The world is, they stay on that same level and they're not searching for more. That's so strange. They're not eager enough, and they will leave the body and come back and come back and come back and keep on coming back, staying in that samsara wheel. And that is not what's happening with our guru. We are saved. We are saved from so much. We are saved from the illusion that you find happiness in the material world. We are saved from the illusion that you find happiness in religion. What did Krishna say to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita 1866? Abandon all varieties of religion. Abandon all varieties of religion. And I said to the Vaidhi Bhaktas, oh, but you need to leave here then, because this is a religion. No, no, no. They said, this is not a religion. I said, and what is it? A cult? A sect? Of course, by this. You are in a religion. You have all the qualities of a religion. Abandon it and just surrender unto me, says Krishna. What does that mean? Unto me. Unto Satchitananda. Where do you find Satchitananda? Inside of the body of Srila Gaura Haridas, inside of the Sangha of Srila Gaura Haridas. Unto me, where is that me? Where is that living God? If you see me, you see the Father. Well, Srila Gaura Haridas is the Son, Krishna is the Father. Well, the me is the me, is Srila Gaura Haridas. It's the same me. It's the same vibration. It's the same knowledge. It's the same spirit. It is the same heart. It is that heart that brings you in the kingdom. It is that heart that brings you in Vrindavan. That is Srila Gaura Haridas, you know. We need to show that to the world. It's working. It's working. It's happening. It's happening. See, don't you see that? Don't you see that this neophyte is preaching from the spirit? I'm not preaching from what I've studied before. I'm preaching from the spirit, from what my guru gave me. I'm preaching like this because my guru offered me a relationship with God. And he's inspiring me. Radha is inspiring me, and Krishna is helping me so much. To show the world how he wants to be manifested in the world. In the midst. Oh, a tumultuous sound arose from the armlets, the ankle bells, and the waist bells of the gopis as they sported with their beloved Krishna in the circle of the rasa dance. When I read this, I immediately think about Aruna, Mother Aruna. When she's dancing in ecstasy, you can see that she's ecstatic. You can really see that she's, oh my God. Oh my God. She has so many armlets, like in India, they have that, and ankle bells. And then, and you can see, you know. But I make other sounds. Every devotee makes other sounds. We don't need those ankle bells, of course, and those armlets to show that we are ecstatic. No, no, no. There are this sound is there as well. There are many, many beautiful, crazy sounds of devotees. When they are in the spiritual land, they have sounds that are not from this world. And it sounds crazy in the world. The world will say that I'm crazy. mundane people will say, what kind of sound is she producing? It's ugly, etc., etc. That singing, they say it's ugly, but it's too loud and blah blah blah. But the vibration of God is inside because He's here when I'm singing. This encounter is really happening because people start to cry in the streets when I do that. They feel the vibration. That is giving the mercy to the world. You can sport with your Krishna in the circle. Yes, man. That's when it's happening. That is it. He needs to be in the circle. He needs to be in the middle. He needs to be in the focus. It's all about him. I always say that it's all about him. You got to know it's all about him. And there is your transcendental life. There is the root of your transcendental happiness. That is what Guru Maharaj is offering us. He is giving us that relationship so that we can experience it is all about him. And it has nothing to do with my false ego and and with people who dress up themselves to look beautiful and blah 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 and all that no, no, no. He needs to be in the center. It's not you can look as ugly as you want to. Guru Maharaj always gives that example of that devotee who was writing. I forgot his name at the moment. Um, who didn't have a beautiful face, but that is not the beauty that Krishna is looking at. So I've seen that in the temples, people who are dressed up like queens with very expensive clothes and many jewels and loads of makeup and thinking that, oh yeah, I make myself beautiful for Krishna. No, 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 no. He's not looking at your body, my sweet girl. He's not. He wants to see something else. He's looking at your transcendental body. You've got to dress yourself up in a completely different way. You know what? You know what? Go and bathe yourself. Go and wash yourself in a transcendental way. And let him take your clothes away and let him give you beautiful clothes in his taste, what he likes. He will give you devotional clothes and make sure that you look like a devotee. And that is very special. That's a transcendental thing. That's things that people in the world cannot see, even by the bhaktas. They cannot see how a devotee looks like. People don't know how you look like when you are a friend of God. He gives you a special glow. He gives you the clothes of devotion. He dresses you up like a devotee, like a gopi. He looks with completely different eyes, and he gives us different eyes as well, so that we don't are not fault finders all the time, trying to find faults and even find faults that are not there, but finding faults with that we see with our unpurified eyes, with our dirty eyes. We find faults in ecstatic devotees because we have not been purified. Can you imagine that? Not seeing the transcendental dress, not seeing that Krishna dressed them up, not seeing that they went through purification and they keep on going to purification, and that Krishna always keeps on dressing them up. We always get new clothes so that we will look new and fresh for him, like he looks new and fresh for us. With him in the center. And when you keep him in the center, it is like his light is shining on you. His light is shining inside of you, and you receive his glow, and you start to really look like a friend of God. You start to receive Radha's qualities because you put him in the center, because you do what she's doing. She's so in love with him. She's crawling towards him. But don't forget, he's so in love with her as well. That's why he's so sweet. Because if he would never give her anything, she would maybe lose her appetite. But he's so sweet. That sound is so sweet. Those charming words are so sweet. And she's so grateful. So extremely grateful. And that love is so big. And that's what she teaches to the gopis. That's how she teaches me. She's my mistress. It is because of her that I always can keep him in the center. Well, not always. I need to be honest. It's because of her that I can experience that when I put him in that center, that I experience the high thinking and high happiness. Thank you, Radharanika. You are awesome. You're so awesome. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for giving her to me, because I'm so addicted on her and so grateful for her presence. In the midst of the dancing gopis, Lord Krishna appeared most brilliant, like an exquisite sapphire in the midst of golden ornaments. That is so unbelievable, and that's what's happening in relationship. That is, that he makes us into gold by sharing his gold with us, by giving us golden dresses and a golden glow, golden words. It's because of that golden relationship. What is your reaction then? If you have a relationship and he gives you gold, you put him in the center and you show him how brilliant he is. And you make him more brilliant into the world, because the world has no idea how brilliant he is. My brilliant Lord, my fantastic Krishna, who gave me my fantastic Guru. Because if you wouldn't have given me my Guru, I wouldn't know you, my Lord. See, that's what Sim asked. Is it our desire? Yes, it is our desire that makes Krishna respond on it. And then he sends Guru to the world, and he sends you, he arranges that you come in contact with him. But actually, the goal is that you meet Krishna. So he always works through his devotee. He didn't say, Sim, I'm coming to you right now. No, no, no. I'm going to give you a guru, and he will give you my heart. He will give you me. He will give you my body. That's how Krishna wants to work. He always works through his devotees. You know? Je bent gewoon gek hoor, Lalita. Ja, Hare Krishna, Rajiv. He's an exquisite sapphire. Oh yeah, he's so, let me see. He's exquisite. He's more beautiful than anything else. Krishna consciousness is more beautiful than anything else. You know, I cannot believe that we are with such a little group, and I cannot believe that I'm sitting here preaching this. That these words are all flowing inside of my throat for 8 years long, and that I'm preaching and preaching and preaching. And that the world is still so ignorant. And it is so, my God is like an exquisite sapphire. If you have that closeness and you start to recognize him more and more and more, and don't force yourself. That's my advice that I always give. Don't force yourself, because he's shining like millions of suns. Just let it happen. Let it happen. That is submissive listening and surrendering little by little, and just be relaxed, because you don't control anything anyway. He's controlling it, and you need to leave that control away. And that is our behavior that we had all our life, actually, in material life and in religion. We control. We are always controlling. We are arranging things. We are controlling our bank account and our job and our kids and our house, how clean it is, and etc., etc., etc. We control. We control. You've got to leave it away little by little. Just say, my Lord, you know everything better than me. And I'm so fortunate that you gave me my guru. And now I leave the control unto you, because I really consider you as the supreme personality of Godhead. And the only thing I want to control you with is with my devotion, is with showing you that I love you. And I know that it won't be immediately like that, but that's my desire. That is my desire. And then there is only one solution. Keep on listening to Guru Maharaj. Keep on listening. Keep on listening. Because you will become a lover, and a deeper lover, and a stronger lover. It will be amazing. You guys are the very best that ever came to my life. Wow, man. You sound like Amy now. Simke. In the midst of the dancing of devotees, Krishna appeared, most brilliant, like an exquisite sapphire. In the midst of golden ornaments, we become like gold. We become like gold because we will receive the gold. And we will become like gold for the Lord. We will become attractive for him. He will feel attracted to us because he made us like that. He made us visible for him. He starts to recognize us. Devotees, real devotees, look beautiful, not for the world, not by their own effort, but by his presence, because he lives inside of their hearts. That's what's making you beautiful. It's like with knowledge of God. It's only when we are not smart. We are not intelligent. No, because it's his word. It's his intelligence. And when he shares it with us, we are most fortunate. We are really most fortunate. As the gopis sang. Oh, I did it again, and I thought, yeah. As the gopis sang in praise of Krishna, their feet were dancing, their hands were gesturing, and their eyebrows moved with playful smiles, with their braids and belts tight, tight, their waist bending, their faces perspiring, the garments on their breasts moving this way and that, and their earrings swinging on their cheeks. Lord Krishna's young consort shone like streaks of lightning in a mass of the clouds. That's how you look like. We will become the light of the world, just like Guru Maharaj. We become enlightened by Guru Maharaj preaching. We receive the light of the Lord. And in all this darkness of the world, the only lights that are shining is those who have the Spirit inside, and it is the Spirit who gives the light to the world. It's God's light that we carry and show. Yeah, the garments on their breasts moving. Of course, when a heart beats like that, when that loving heart is beating like anything. The earrings. You receive the earrings of the Lord, and they will swing on your cheeks. They will make your cheeks smile. They give you different cheeks. These are the invisible earrings that the Lord is giving you. The gold of the world that's hanging on your ears, that stays in your ears and makes you ecstatic. These are the transcendental earrings, and they touch your cheeks and you start to smile. You can't do anything else but smiling. And demons call that a false smile, but it is the smile that the Lord gives you because of the gold that He gives in your ears first. When you hear gurus preaching, I hear the gold of God, and God is offering me beautiful earrings. And they are infecting my whole body, not only my cheeks. And I'm sitting there, happy, transcendentally happy. Lord Krishna's young consorts, they shone like streaks of lightning in a mass of clouds. And that's absolutely true. There are so many clouds, the whole world is actually dark. It is so, so dark. We need that lightening. We all need to be enlightened by ecstatic devotees. Let's put our shoulders under this mission, like Guru Maharaj does, and follow in his footsteps. He's the lightning of the world. He has that gopi mood. He has that... Ik zal het nooit meer zeggen. Oh, jawel, Simke. Kom aan, man. Jij mocht mij plagen, ik u ook, hè. Ik zal het nooit meer zeggen. Ik ben blij van dat te horen. Want dat bewijst dat je, dat je hartje aan het opwarmen is. En bij u weet ik dat je dat meent. Want ik weet dat inderdaad je hartje aan het opwarmen is. En ik weet dat je weent en dat je ja, ik voel het en ik zie het. Je weent voor mijn ogen wanneer je over Radharani spreekt, begint het te wenen. Dus het is echt aan het werken bij u, zo ja. Salted bread, where is he? Wie wil er nu op Amy lijken? Maar zeg, neem al zo'n dingen niet letterlijk. Hè. Ik bedoel, Amy zegt dat ook altijd. Dat weet je toch. So, one more verse until Salted Bread comes back, and then I'm going to stop. He's back.
I'm listening, Lalita. No problem.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I was in. I was just roaming around when I heard your classes. I just joined the Facebook, and it's a wonderful experience which you're giving. You're giving the mood of Krishna, Gopi, and how devotee should be dressed. He should be dressed internally, not externally. And only Krishna would. The best thing is that Krishna would like you to dress the way he wants, and that's the best dressing. Amazingly, you have told Lalita. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's that pastime of the gopis who are bathing, and then and Krishna takes their clothes away, and they stay in that cold water. Now I'm getting goosebumps by it. They stay in the cold water, and and because they are going through purification, and then they are shivering and they don't like it. And then he said, no, you come out, naked, and they said no. So yeah, he's really testing them. And then they even need to come out with their hands on their heads while they want to protect themselves. He's really really teasing them, and they try still to protect their private parts. And he says no, with your hands on your head. And then they finally do that, and then he gives them their devotional clothes because they surrender. That's surrendering actually to his law, to what he asks of them. So yeah, that's actually the esoteric truth of those pastimes. And then they get dressed up like devotees. And that's the lesson here. If you go through purification, you get new dresses, and that's how you become a real devotee. He is dressing you up like a devotee, but people think that they are going to do that. Look how how I'm dressed up, and don't I look like a gopi? And yeah, you did a lot of effort, but does that mean that you are really a friend of God? No, he dresses you. One more verse, because I'm live for a while. But one gopi joining Lord Mukunda in his singing sang pure melodious tones that rose harmoniously above his. It's not because she wants to be better than him. She wants to be harmonious. But actually, it is something like, I feel that with Guru Maharaj, that I want to glorify him. And then he says, no. And then he calms me down. And then I go, no. And then I make it bigger. when I go live, especially when I sing for my guru, I want to shout it from the rooftops. In Mexico, he's so humble, and he was not saying to the people in restaurants or cafe who he was. Um, and I said, "Why don't you say anything?" He said, "Yeah, but how can I say to people I am a spiritual master and I'm this and this? It would be ridiculous." So yeah, I say yeah, but then behind his back, I ran back to those people. Or when I had the opportunity to go back, because I was always going shopping, I went back to that restaurant and I said, "Do you know who was here? Do you have any idea?" And then people, and then later they recognized him in the street, and then he was surprised that people said hello to him, or they say like this, like that man of the hot tub. And um, people changed then, even if they don't believe, because they were all Christians there. But I said he was really uh, a high spiritual master who knew a lot about Jesus as well. Um, and then people understand we need to do that. We need to propagate Guru Maharaj. How do you want him to do it himself? He's preaching for years. I am the Son of God. I am the one who received that dream of Prabhupada, who received that order of Prabhupada. And what is it? What is the world doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big false ego. That's how they react. We need to do that. We need to prove. Look what he gives. Look what's happening here. Look, I'm a neophyte. I did not study the books, and I get this all just inside of my heart. Look how I'm preaching, completely empowered by the Spirit that my Guru gave. Don't you want that? Don't you want to have this power? Don't you want to be taught how to love God instead of sitting there? "Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama"? Is there something happening if you do that? No, it's not happening. You need to receive love of God. You need to open your hands. You need to be close of that personality. Sri Lagora Haridas, he is a storehouse of bhakti. He is magic. He is fire. Go and warm you up there. He's a supermarket. A supermarket of bhakti. Eager to enjoy conjugal love. Oh. Their throats colored with various pigments. I'm always red here when I'm when I'm preaching. Can you see that? it's from it's from love. It's always my throat and my chest is always colored with various pigments. It's a kurkuma era. The gopis sing loudly and they dance. They were overjoyed by Krishna's touch. You have no idea how it feels when he touches you. This is such a perfect touch. It's not from this world. It's so spiritual. It's so fantastic. This is the goal of life. This should be the goal of life for everybody, because this is the real happiness. This is it. And they sing songs that fill the entire universe, because it vibrates like anything. That spirit is inside in every syllable, in every tune. So those songs, they fill the entire universe. Vishvambara is capable to do that. Don't think that when Guru Maharaj is preaching and singing and all making all those videos, that has an effect on the world. The spirit has an effect on the world. Much better, much more than chemtrails. This is fairy dust. This is the dust of God. This is so beautiful, man. So beautiful. Oh my God. Krishna was very pleased by the singing of the gopis. And he showed great appreciation. And that is, who has ever given me appreciation in my life? My Lord. Nobody gave me so much appreciation as him. But you've got to know him first, otherwise it isn't working. Before I met Guru Maharaj, it was rarely happening that I felt the appreciation of the Lord, but it happened, but rarely. I was in Spain with Lalita Madhava, and I told him, shall I buy some? No, I told him I want to buy some jewels. They're very cheap here. I want to buy some jewels for myself. And he said, yes, yes, you can do that. And suddenly I changed my mind. I said, no, I will buy jewels for all your deities, for all of them. And whoa, man, I got Krishna's presence inside of me. Wow, wow, he was really, really showing me his appreciation. But I had to wait for 6 months before that was there again. I always had to wait for months. But that was, I say, yeah, he's back, he's back, he's back, he's back. But he didn't stay longer than a half an hour. And by the association of Guru Maharaj, he's staying every day. He stays inside of me, and there is much more than that. He also gives me his world. I can say, stay inside of him. I get a whole world. I get a whole zone of God. I live in the zone of God. That is. His appreciation is huge for every little thing that you do. There's nobody who is as grateful as God, you know. And he says, excellent, excellent. He always says, excellent, excellent to us. More and more you start to experience that, you know, with everything that he gives. And then another gopi, she repeated the same melody, but in a special metrical pattern. And Krishna praised her also. That's it. We all get our talent. We all get our special tools. And he gave that to you already. And at a certain moment, you start to use it for him. I didn't know that I could sing. I wasn't aware of that. I started to sing for Krishna when I met Guru Maharaj, just a little bit online. And Yamuna, she inspired me. She said, continue, continue. But I did few songs and that was it. And then a few years later, I bought a mic and I started singing. And now I do it every day. He gave me that. It's not my thing. It is his presence that makes it powerful and that makes the people like it. Because they feel this is special. This music is not perfect. This voice is not perfect, but there is something inside, something divine. That's why people like to hear it. And I become so ecstatic by doing it. Because he's saying all the time, excellent, 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 Lalita. And I know I'm pleasing him. Fantastic, elastic. Okay, Salted Bread, I give you the last word. Ik zing al zo'n nachtegaaltje met Waradi.
It's very fantastic, Lalita. The ecstasy which you're giving is refreshing not only me, but whoever is hearing right now. in the class, and there's a reason they just want to refresh the mood of Krishna and Radha to the inner soul. So everybody's relishing because you are getting the mood from Gaur Hari Das and Krishna and Radha, which we are experiencing. So this is what I told to my friend Vivek, that there's a book Bhagavad and the Bhagavad speaker. The both have to be there to understand. One cannot speculate alone with the Shastras and Vedic or Bible or anything. So even to explain to relish Bible, you need to have the Bhagavad priest or a nice pastor to get you the same energy of Jesus Christ through him without losing or any filtering. So this is what you're giving right now, and I can see that your neck has become red by your
Yeah.
vibrant song singing. So Radha and Krishna are just, we can see the bodily expressions also, apart from your cries, apart from your laugh, apart from your body expression. That's a completely, the Bhagavad which you are giving, the real presence of a Guru Tattva which you are giving, because Guru Tattva is only one. It's not different. Guru Tattva, what Gaurahari said, it is like whoever gives the exact devotion is Guru Tattva. But unfortunately, there are no other gurus who can give the ecstasy like this in our Sangha. So, right now, as of now, only Gaurahari Das has that Guru Tattva, nobody else. So, actually, spiritually speaking, they say Guru Tattva is one. All the gurus can lead to Krishna ecstasy, but no one gets us to ecstasy. So it's only one Guru right now, and that's the Guru Tattva of Gaura Hari Das through us, which he's through Radha Krishna is giving to us.
Yeah, absolutely. You have the right understanding. Absolutely. Did you say Cole is listening?
Who,
You said,
you know,
I understood the wrong name.
I said through Radha Krishna, we all are listening through Guru.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay, okay. You all are listening. Yeah. Yeah. I start to know your English. I start to understand it more and more. But for Priya Radhe, it's still, I need to get used to it more and more. But after a while, it will be, because it was not my language. I didn't know English, but yeah,
I think so. She'll also get into the accent quite sooner, because she will modulate to our voice, and generally when we hear to the when we get to the use to the sangha, try to get the mutual induction, so we
yeah,
get the right tones and right things to come up.
yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Aruna cannot speak, but it's okay. It's a god sister.
Yes. Actually, she can speak, Lalita, but I think so, by next year she can pick up things and even communicate things to us.
Yeah, yeah. It will become better and better. I did not speak English when I came in the Sangha. Um, Nobody believes that. Now we are 8 years later, but I didn't go to school for it. I didn't study. It's only because of Sangha.
Amazing, amazing.
Sim asked, why is your name Salted Bread?
Okay, that's an interesting story. There's a Russian devotee of Srila Prabhupada, Gagik Bhutian, and one of his friends. They were arrested in Russia for distributing Bhagavad Gita. So in Russia, you're not supposed to distribute Bhagavad Gita because of communist
Yeah,
country.
yeah,
So they secretly printed the books, and they secretly took the papers. They were not allowed to even have the access of printing press. So they made their own hand press machine and started printing the books. But in the meantime, KGB, the raw agents in Russia called KGB, get out from here. I'm sorry, yeah, my baby is disturbing me a lot. So, so the raw agents, how is in federal government? There's a KGB which operates in Russia. They arrested the two devotees and they locked them and they beat them and they beat them. And that particular Russian devotee who was arrested, he was he turned to be a vegetarian, but then the government asked him, you should eat meat. So he said that no, because he was Vaidi, he believed in being
Yeah.
vegetarianism. So
Yeah.
that was his strong understanding. So
Yeah.
he never ate that meat, and he said that I deny eating the meat. So government forced him to eat meat, but then the he never ate meat. So what he did was he was given with the bread the meat. So he rejected meat, but he ate only the bread which was salted, and he ate the bread only for the whole 2 years. And the beets were taken by the police, so he took the bread crumbs, which is harder, made them round, and with the blanket which was given, he had a thread in the blanket. So with the bread crumb, he made thread and put the bread crumbs and started chanting with that. So one of his devotee friend died there, and they were tortured. They took the bottles, put in the ass. They made him to hit. They hit him, broke the bones. They punctured his eyes, but still he never gave up. So 2 years he came out of the prison, and then his son wrote a biopic of salted bread. So the book came to be Salted Bread, because all to 2 years he ate only salted bread. And I was a distributor. After 20 years, I became the distributor. He came to India to repair, to have his eyes, and when he was tortured 2 years, so he met me, and I helped him for the treatment, and then I helped him to publish the book. So I was his publisher of the book, so I was distributing the book all over the world in ISKCON. So that's the reason my name, the ISKCON people kept my name as Bread Book. So I distribute was in Amazon and all those books. So this is how people kept my name as Salted Bread.
What an amazing story, man.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Yeah, you hear that a lot also in Muslim countries. Oh la la. Yeah, I've lived in a Muslim country. I know how dangerous it is to spread books or to preach.
Exactly. So he took the risk, and he was very famous. And he's very injured right now. He's one of the eyes is punctured. They put the bottom on his ass. They tortured him for 2 years, but he said, "I will not eat anything else other than the bread which was given." And that's how the book was published, Salted Bread, which is available in Amazon also. Anyways, 10 years long back I used to publish, but I'm not publishing now. It's a very interesting book of two friends who were arrested, and they never gave up spirituality in the jail.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Tobias is a Christian. He also has been tortured. But he was a Christian. That was for Jesus, and they forced him to do all kind of things. I'm not going to talk about it. Let's keep it. Let's stay in happiness. Yeah, a man with taste. Yeah, yeah. Salted bread. Bread without salt is not tasty. But it's a nice name, actually. We are all used to that.
Yeah, actually, my real name is Sid, SID. So, but nobody knows. And since the ISKCON people put my name as Salted Bread, because I was distributing that book to all over the world, even in India, ISKCON temple. So many people, presidents, hey, they call it Salted Bread to deliver those books to us. So I was like, I was just publishing the book and delivering the books. So just like that.
Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for being here. Hare Krishna Haridas. Everybody. Thank you. Say hello to Priya Radhe from me.
Thank you, Lalita. Thank you to all devotees. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, everybody. See you later. Bye bye.